Hi guys, just playing around in that new Painting VR. It's gone through a few updates, an absolutely fantastic painting program. It's probably one of the leading ones out there, and it's constantly going through some updates. I'm going to play around with it and see what I can come up with. So I'm bashing in there a bit of ultramarine blue, a bit of Payne's grey, and I'm using that large brush there because it can give me the kind of textures and the feeling I want for this painting. I've got no particular order or method in doing this. I'm just basically attacking the canvas, or the virtual realities canvas. I'm going to see how it turns out, and I've bashed it up, laid it and laid it and laid it using that brush there. Now I'm pulling out some highlights. I'm going to try and get it to represent the sea. I'm going to try and get it to look really angry. I'm going to drop a bit of red in there as well, so it's like a really stormy effect. And anyone who's not got this program, I highly recommend you get it. I'm going to pull out some details in those waves there. And the good thing about this program, you've got nice control over the brushes, so you can make the paint translucent and it mixes really well. So you can start off light and build up gradually. I mean, there's a lot of detail that the camera doesn't pick up there, but there's a lot of kind of reds in there that you're not seeing, and you can, as watercolorists know, you can paint over them. It's like it gives a translucent effect, which doesn't really show up in this little video. That bash on rocks in the sides there, I'm going to try and get them to represent rocks, and then I think it's coming on quite okay. I think it's kind of giving the effect I want, and I'll just dab them in there with that straight brush there. And what I generally do is I generally go over it and pull out highlights and details, and put in shadows and darks, and it's kind of giving the feeling that I'm after. So you can pull colours out as well with these paintbrushes. They are quite good. The control over the brushes are quite good. I can't really complain about them. And you've got an undo feature, so if you make a mistake you don't like, you can undo it. I think you only get about three or four goes at that. So it's a really nice program. So it was well worth getting that lighthouse there. I'll just put a bit of details, a bit of what I can represent the angry sea smashing against the rocks. And you can also take the canvas off the easel and you can put it on the wall at the back and make it as big or as small as you want, which is quite good, which I'm going to do in a minute. And the control of the brushes, it used to be a little menu that you used to go into, but now you can do it straight from your hand, and you can twist your hand to choose different menus. I'm just putting in a few highlights there, putting in a few shadows, and then picking the colours off the painting as I go along. There we go, stick a bit more. See there, pick the colour off the canvas, and I can just whap it in there, and it gives you the same overall colour and feeling, rather than you having to keep mixing colours or go into a palette. You can use your canvas as the palette there, put it on the wall, so you can position it anywhere you want, and you can make it really big. I'll just sign that. I'll sign it. There we go, just across those rocks there, so you can see the kind of water effect over the rocks there. So I've kept it soft. You can have the paint hard or soft. So towards those rocks there, I've kept it soft, so it gives the illusion of water flowing in and going over the rocks and flowing back down. Well, I think it does anyway. Look at that. You can also change the lighting effect as well in there. So as you can see there, it's a really angry representation of the sea. It's all done digitally in this virtual reality painting program, and I highly recommend it. And thanks for watching, and I'll try and get some more of this content. And bye for now.